Hello guys and welcome to our Game Week 3 preview. As usual, let's start with some stats and facts. Did you know that Dele Alli has scored 5 Premier League goals in 8 appearances against Watford? Against no side has he scored more in the competition, also 5 against Chelsea and Southampton. Jack Grealish has scored in his last 3 matches against Brighton in all competitions, while also providing an assist in the Villains' 2-1 win in the reverse fixture. His 3 strikes against the Seagulls are more than he has scored against any other side. Kevin De Bruyne has had a hand in 8 goals in his last 8 Premier League appearances against Crystal Palace for Manchester City, with 2 strikes and 6 assists. Concerning clean sheets odds, Man City, Arsenal, and Brighton have the highest clean sheets odds in this game week. Feel free to check out the rest of the list for the odds of all the other teams. Moving on to our budget picks. First on the list is Alex McCarthy from Southampton for 4.4 mil, in a good form relatively to his price, having kept 2 clean sheets in the last 5 games while conceding only 1 goal in each of the other 3 matches. Among currently fit goalkeepers that are priced at 4.4 mil or below, he has made the most saves with 37 stops so far. A good record considering he did not play a single minute of the opening 10 games, a favourable upcoming schedule of fixtures with ties against rather bottom half sides. Despite clean sheets not being so obvious, the potential for saves points should be high. Opponents will have scored only 2 goals in the last 3 game weeks. Next, Todd Cantwell. He has scored 2 goals in the last 5 games to take his tally up 6 goals and 2 assists for the season. Along the same period of 5 games, he has attempted 8 shots, including 5 on target, despite playing as short as 4 minutes in one of them. Only Timo Pukki 12 has more direct goals involvements than Todd Cantwell's 8 so far among Norwich City players. Opponents Bournemouth have conceded 11 goals in the last 5 game weeks and are struggling defensively. Next, Troy Deeney, Watford's typical hero, has scored 4 goals in the last 5 games as he seems to be back on his best. Along these 5 games, he has attempted 14 shots with half coming on target as well as delivering 9 key passes, highlighting an increasing hunger for attack. Opponents Tottenham have been very weak defensively so far, having kept only 2 clean sheets all season, and both were achieved at home. Our favorite differential picks for Game Week 23 are: this week we start with Firmino. The Brazilian forward played well versus Spurs last week and scored the only goal of the game. Firmino is perhaps only a realistic option for those who maybe can't afford both Mane and Salah. Firmino has also been in solid form recently with 3 goals in 4 games, which were against Spurs and Leicester. Liverpool hosts Man United this game week, followed by a double game week for them away to both Wolves and West Ham, then Southampton and Norwich after that. Good fixtures for Liverpool and Firmino. Alexander Lacazette. Next we have the French international and striker Alexander Lacazette. Lacazette scores goals, no doubt about that. He's been overshadowed by Aubameyang recently, but Aubameyang is now suspended after that red card versus Crystal Palace. Lacazette will be the main man for the next couple of games. Arsenal will play Sheffield United, Chelsea, Burnley and Newcastle in the next few games. Except for Sheffield United, the other 3 defenses they face are average at best. He is not in great goal scoring form at the moment, but Lacazette scored 13 and 14 in the previous 2 seasons for Arsenal, so we know that potential is there. Riyad Mahrez. He is in amazing form currently, 3 goals and 3 assists in his last 4 starts to bring him up to 7 goals and 9 assists for the season. He hasn't played too much this season, but at the moment he seems to be well in favour as a starting member of the team. Man City play Crystal Palace, Sheffield United, Spurs and then West Ham. Okay, fixtures for City, but they really can't turn it on against anyone. Mahrez has an amazing record of 5 double-digit scores in FPL so far this season with 14, 15, 10, 10 and 17 points. Concerning our favorite captain picks for Game Week 23, an all-time favorite is back to FPL and he returned in style, scoring his 12th hat-trick of his EPL career and an all-time high. Surely we're talking about Aguero. He looked fresh and threatening against a helpless Villa side, of course with the help of super midfielder Kevin De Bruyne. Aguero played 7 times against the Eagles, scoring 3 goals and having 2 assists. He's not at rotation risk at the moment as Pep designed a formation that can include him and Jesus by benching Sterling. He started off the season in such good form, managing 8 goals and 3 assists in just 6 games before going on and off because of injury. If he can stay fit for a few weeks, Vardy will surely have some competition. Our next captain pick is a newcomer to the Big Boys Club, surprising everyone and I guess even himself, Danny Ings, he managed to score in 9 of his last 11 games and 13 out of 22 the whole season. He'll be playing Wolves at home. He played them 4 times, scored twice and assisted once. His last was the equalizer in the first half of the season at the Molineux Stadium. He's used to scoring home and away, and nothing is holding him back with a favourable run of fixtures coming up. Our third captain pick this week is Vardy. We talked a lot about this guy this season, so let's just move on to a captain pick contention. Tammy Abraham. He started off the season in fashion, scoring 7 goals in 3 games. He seems to have gained his mojo back after a long drought after Chelsea lost and drew against some relatively easy fixtures. He is facing a Newcastle team that has conceded 9 out of 12 times at home turf. On the other hand, Chelsea is travelling to St. Park James with a great away record this season of 25 goals. The assist machine is also in contention, aka Devin De Bruyne. He is leading the FPL overall points this season with an astonishing 150 points. He is 1 goal and 2 assists away from equaling his all-time best FPL point score of 209 points back in 2017-2018. If you don't have him or Aguero on your team, then you better hide behind the couch. To the last segment of our Gameweek 23 preview, frequently asked questions. First question, who should we get from Southampton after their recent form, apart from Ings? With 4 wins and 1 draw in their last 5 matches, Southampton's assets, apart from Ings, are certainly being overlooked. No team has racked up more points, 13 over the last 5 game weeks, than the Saints, including impressive wins against the likes of Leicester, Spurs and Chelsea. Ralph Hasenhuttl 3 at the back formation has proven to be successful lately, so keeping faith in Saints defenses, who limited the most perfect striker in the league, Jamie Vardy, to 0 shots last game week, would be a good move. Out of position wingback Ryan Bertrand is capable of registering returns at both ends of the field, plus their budget keeper Alex McCarthy could be a good pick to double up on Saints assets alongside the essential Danny Ings. Next question, is it time to transfer in Riyad Mahrez? No other midfielder has registered more points than Mahrez, 37 over the last 5 game weeks, so it comes as no surprise to see him third in the most transferred in players ahead of Game 23. As with any Manchester City asset, rotation is always a concern, but the Algerian has now started each of the last 5 league matches and seems to be in red-hot form. Moreover, Mahrez is now top of midfielders chart for both shots 20 and shots on target 7 over the past 5 game weeks, with only Anthony Martial 4 scoring more goals than Mahrez 3. In conclusion, Riyad Mahrez could be a good differential for the coming game weeks to double up alongside Kevin De Bruyne, unless you're doubling up on Liverpool's Salah and Mane ahead of their double game week. Third question, Dini or Deulofeu? Nigel Pearson's arrival at Watford has had an immediate impact on the Hornets with 4 wins and 1 draw over the last 5 game weeks. No wonder to see many heads turn to their assets with 11 goals scored and just a couple of goals conceded over the last 5 game weeks. Troy Deeney, 6.2 mil, has registered 4 goals in his last 5 starts compared to 0 attacking returns since the start of the season, which further indicates a huge turnaround in form. Deeney has also outscored his attacking partner Gerard Deulofeu, 2 goals and 1 assist, having registered more shots on target 7 to Deulofeu's 3 as well. With penalty kicks duties in the pocket as well, I'd pick Deeney over Deulofeu at least for now. The fourth and last question, Jimenez or Ings? Medium price bracket forwards have proven to be lethal, with the likes of Ings, Jimenez and Abraham delivering. In fact, both Jimenez and Ings passed the eye test as they're considered the main threats of their team over the last 5 game weeks. No other forward has scored more goals than Ings 5 or even registered more shots on target 11 than the Englishman, with Jimenez scoring a couple of goals and registering a single assist and 5 shots on target over the same period. The comparison seems to be clearly in the Englishman's favour. Keeping in mind that both Jimenez and Ings will go head-to-head this game week at St. Mary's Stadium before Wolves face Liverpool, Manchester United and Leicester up next, Ings has both form and fixtures to his side to outscore Jimenez. We have come to the end of this preview for Game Week 23. Make sure to check out our Facebook, Twitter and website for daily tips and updates. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for watching and good luck in Game Week 23. Peace!